So this is not the hospital I'm going to for my surgery, but the building right over there, I had to come in for my pre-op, which is I had to have my blood work, EKG, and anesthesiologist. And so I did that, and now I have to go for my admissions and get that done so I can set up for a hospital because I have my date. I'm going in next week, but this Thursday, I also have my coil placement where I'm getting a coil put in. And I have to get signed up for that as well. So a lot happening this week. A lot happening this week. But my heart rate was perfect. My blood pressure was perfect. My lung capacity was great. And I even went in and saw a researcher who's doing a research for after surgery care, and he said I'm in too good a shape and too healthy to qualify for the research. So I guess that's good news too. All right, I'm heading in. I'm gonna go in and see if I can get a semi-private or a private room. All right, I'm all filled out, ready for surgery. It's funny, they always look at my surgery records and they said, I was going to ask you if you have any questions. She says, but I don't think you do because you're pretty much an old hand at this. I said, yeah, it's not my first rodeo. They said, well, it's so nice to see you coming in and still smiling after all this time. And I said, if I'm not smiling, you'd be crying. So you got to just go with it, guys. You just have to stay positive. Just get her done. Get her done. Well, it's surgery day. Well, my first surgery. It's inserting a coil today with local anesthesia in 2 different locations. And then I'm off waiting patiently over the weekend for my surgery on Tuesday. I have my date. It's Tuesday now, and I'm just sitting here waiting for my ride to pop in. Oh, look. Here it comes now. There's my nephew, Mark. Time for surgery. One there. Here we go. Part 1. Hi, everybody. Well, I'm a little worse for wear today. I'm not allowed to shower yet. Yesterday, I went in for my Coil, which is a guide for my next surgeries. And there was good news and bad news that happened. So the good news is that they placed the coil in between the 2 nodules on the right-hand side. And if you remember from my previous videos, I mentioned that I wasn't sure that one of the doctors had said that they're going to do the 1 nodule on the right-hand lung, but not the other one. They couldn't do the other one. And I said, well, I think my doctor thinks they can. So by placing them in between the 2, it looks like they're going after both of the nodules. So that was the good news. The bad news was that I had a bit of an air leak in my lung. That happens from time to time when and sometimes it's more severe or less severe. Currently, they kept me there for a while, monitoring me and that from time to time, and then they sent me home with somebody staying here with me, and then they called me every 2 hours for the rest of the day, making sure that I was still breathing and the blood had gone from my lungs and I was okay. So apparently I went through okay, and I just got off the phone with them a few minutes ago, and they're no longer going to be calling me till surgery time. And that's coming up. My surgery is on Tuesday now after the long weekend. So I hope my doctor gets plenty of rest. and is ready for the surgery on Tuesday. So there's my update. I have a lot going on at work right now here with the group cruise for the Mediterranean and house and stuff like that. I'm trying to get to it as fast as I can, but I have to do this surgery stuff all around as well. So if it takes a couple days to get back to you, please realize that this is the reason. And I am working very slowly the next couple days. I am not allowed to stress myself. I'm not allowed to put pressure on my lung with the coil there. There's the coil in there right now. And like my arm, I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see like 1, 2, 3, 4 different shots in the veins there from taking blood so many times the last couple of days. But good news is it seems like my lung is okay. I'm breathing okay today. I'm not allowed to do my 10,000 steps. I'm not allowed to do stuff like that. The person who had to stay with me last night for 24 hours is gone home now that they said I don't need supervision anymore. So I'm just going to slowly work a little bit and relax a lot. So thanks again, everybody, for your support out there. I told you I'm going to keep you informed. So expect the next announcement, hopefully when I come out of surgery and I'm doing well. Well, I hope you appreciate this little update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. But see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world eventually when I get out of here and get my surgeries done. I've already scheduled some more trips after the ones I canceled. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation. I'll try and look a little better next time.